All Smiles here with Giggly Chickadee, and welcome to my channel. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, whatever time it may be. Welcome to my channel. I usually don't talk about these situations on my channel, but I had to let you guys know and how I could help you for this issue. It's very embarrassing and it's very annoying because when you call AT&T and their notes don't show up, then it's like, what are you talking about? And you can't like say anything and who I talk to because there's like millions and millions of representatives that work there, and it's not fair. So I want to start, it's a long story kind of, so just bear with me because this is an issue that I just want to tell you guys. So, starting September, October-ish, November-ish, sometime in that frame, I got internet. So when I got internet, they gave me two accounts: my wireless telephone and my internet. So now I have two accounts, right? So AT&T has a promo when they combine them that they give you a discount. I have family on my lines, so I didn't want to put my internet together. They just automatically combine them and they don't ask you because they're trying to give you that discount. But me, I wanted mine separately because I have family on there and I don't want my internet over there. So I called and told them that I wanted to decombine them, and I did not give anybody that permission to combine my bills. So then they decombined them. Now in that time frame, for some reason, the whole mess was like all over the place. So whatever bill that was due, my bills are from each month, the 25th. October 25th. October 25th, I had paid my bill, which is like $4 something. Then November 25th, my bill had got combined with December's bill, right? So I called and I'm like, what's going on? Like, my bill is over the amount that it should be. And then we had figured out that it was December with November bill. So it's like $900. And so she had made me payment arrangements for November 25th to December 25th, right? You guys with me? So they are two payment arrangements now. So when that had happened in that time frame, there was another account made. Now I'm only supposed to have two accounts, right? My wireless and my internet. And she said they wouldn't be decombined for like 2 months of the billing cycles. So I'm saying, okay. But they had been decombined into two, and then a third one had popped up. So I have internet, wireless, and wireless. My 7 lines are over here, and my 7 lines are over here. I have 14 lines of the same numbers. Isn't that crazy? That is the most annoying thing in the world. So anyway, in that time frame, I had 3 accounts, right? So now I get billed for November. I'm already getting billed for November 25th and December 25th. Again, payment arrangements. I think I'm good. But another bill comes in for November 2nd saying that I need to make this payment or my phone's going to get cut off. So that's not right. That wasn't my fault that had gotten messed up, right? So that was already there. So my phone got cut off. My dad called and made a payment. Now, my dad doesn't know anything about this, so he's thinking that we have one account for my wireless. He knows I have internet, but he doesn't really know, what's going on. So he pays for the $253, which goes to another bill, which is already goes to another bill. So you see that November 25th, I'm supposed to have a bill, and December 25th, I'm supposed to have a bill. But in that time frame, they made another bill, which is November 2nd and December 2nd. November 2nd to December 2nd, which is $443, which was already my bills. See, because I have two accounts of wireless. It's so crazy. How is this even done? Like, who would even do this to somebody? So I go down to the At&t store. Excuse me. I'm sick and my voice is gone. So I go down to the At&t store thinking that's something that they can do. The At&t store can only do like the phone setups and stuff. They do not do billing. So you have to call and get somebody for billing. Now, so I'm calling. This all like really like took a note from December 2nd to January 4th. I had called customer service. These three four. Customer service, complete care, billing, and then there's a loyalty department. 4 departments speaking to everyone. Starting the 17th, I had spoken to complete care, and they had made me a case number. So they said they were going to solve this. Everything is going to be taken care of. Let me promise you, blah, blah, blah. This, still nothing happened. Like 4 days later. Then I had called the 17th, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, 4 days later, because I called on the 20th. And then I spoke to the billing department. And the guy had gave me another case number. And he said this was going to be resolved. Nothing had happened. Then I called the day before Christmas. I'm on the phone with At&t before Christmas. This is ridiculous. Nobody has taken care of anything that I have asked, and my bill is still blinking red because of the situation that had happened to me. So I called again. The lady said, I'm going to get this fixed. I think this was complete care. It's going to be fixed, and we're going to give you your credits back so that the bill is fixed. Nothing had happened. I have no idea. I cannot remember because everything had happened. Thinking that my cases would be resolved, and the cases that I did have, I had 3 case numbers. They start with the CM, because you can see that on that line. They start with the CM, and then they go 2019, and then they have 4 numbers, the underscore, and then 4 numbers, and then another 4 numbers. That's your case number. I had 3 of those. So then I had called again because they're telling me that they're going to give me credits. And I had spoke to this lady. I said I want to speak to a supervisor. And I had spoke to her, and she was like, oh, I'm going to get this fixed. And I spoke to her at 11 a.m. in the morning. And I didn't hear from her till 8 p.m. at nighttime. So she called back and said that They're gonna take care of it, and for everything that happened, they're only gonna give you $150. $150 from like 900 and something dollars that you guys had done to me. This is not my fault. This is AT&T's fault. I have no reason for this to happen to me. I pay my bills on time. This is not right. So she's like, okay, I'm gonna put you on hold. And so I was on hold. I got hung up on. I got hung up on. And so I call again, and then this guy is saying that there's no lady named, what was her name? Let me see if I have it written on here. I think it was like Anne or something. There's this lady that is not this lady, and I don't know who you talk to, and there's no notes saying anything. I'm like, oh my God. And I was like, let me speak to your supervisor. And so I was on hold forever, and so I just hung up, because that is just so annoying. Like, I've already been talking to them since the 17th to the 26th of December already. And so the next day I call, of course, and I don't know how I got this number. I think it was from my first case number. I had talked to Danielle, and she gave me this number for the loyalty department. Only call this department. This department is the only department that will help you with an issue like this. So I called them. I'm not from Las Vegas, but I lived in Las Vegas for a long time. The guy who I talked to was located in Vegas. I have another paper. Excuse me. Dang, what is his name? I don't remember his name, but I had it written down because he said that he was in his customer service, the loyalty department that I called was in Vegas. And then his sister had moved to Tennessee, which is where I'm at. And he was like, when he was talking to me, he was like, I'm sorry, but I don't know if this is a coincidence or anything, but it says you have Las Vegas numbers and you live in Tennessee. He was like, that is just the craziest thing ever. And I was like, please, we're meant to be, and I need your help. He was like, what do you need? And so I told him everything that I'm telling you guys. And he gave me the credits of like 300, or it was like $400 or something, because my line was split up. My wireless line, remember I told you I had 3 lines, my wireless and my wireless, one of my wirelesses was at $330, my other wireless was at $443, and then my internet was nothing. So they had canceled one of the lines and made 2 lines, and then I was left with the $443 and then the $333. So he got rid of the $443, and he was saying that my case that I already made was still pending for that $330, which you're supposed to get rid of. So he said, no worries on that, they're going to credit your bill for that. So after that, what's happened, I'm like so filled with joy. Like, I just want to do backflips. I just want to tell the world what happened, and I'm telling you guys. So that had happened. I am so happy that I had met him, because that was all God, and that was meant to be. God bless him. I don't know what I did with the other paper, because I had his name on it. I don't remember what his name was because I talked to so many people. So that had happened, and then I had called like 2 days later sometime, and no, I had called back in like January or something because that $330 was on there. So in that time being, it was like $180 that had popped up on the other account that was at zero now, because the bill in October was like, it's already messed up. So the bill in October was still generating on that bill. So it gave me $180 that I had needed to pay. And then the next day it had put another $180 on there that I needed to pay too. Can you hear this? This is so nuts. So then I had called and I'm telling the lady what had happened, and she was telling me what I just told you. And she was like, this is nuts. This is crazy. So she had fixed that. Again, only call the loyalty department. I talked to her. Only called that department. She had got rid of that 200, so now it's at zero. So now the $330, I don't know. Oh yeah, I got like credits for being on the phone. The 2 times I did call, I got $25 each time, and that had put my bill to like 210 or something, 2 something, and that was what I was left out. I still wasn't supposed to be paying that, but I felt guilty. Not guilty, but I felt like it was my problem, but it wasn't my problem, and I didn't want to call anymore because I called so many times. So the $210 is what I was left with. And then now that I'm in January, my new bill will be upcoming, and that is for like 4 or 5 for all the excuse me. It's back to regular so far, as we know of. It's back to that. That is my story for the wireless and the internet. Again, if you have wireless and internet, make sure you just keep them combined. I'm sorry to say, like, this is really bad. I don't know if I'm the only person who has gone through this, but it's really sad. Like, if you want your wireless and your internet separate, don't do it. Do not do it. Don't do it, or you will be double billed. Buy one, get one free. Remember, told you that $210, they're supposed to be paying that. But the the buy one, get one free, you think the second phone is free? It's free, but you have to pay 3 months of the installments, which is $33. Let me pull it up. So when you get a new phone, there's like installments. So like you're paying your phone off, and there's 30 installments, right? If you buy one, get one free, you would be thinking that the other phone will be free and you're just paying the installments for the other phone. It doesn't work like that until you have paid 3 installments. You must pay 3 installments before having the phone be free. So I'm like, why don't anybody tell you that when you go in and you thinking you're getting buy one, get one free? It's not like that. So make sure when you do that, you are ready to pay the 3 months of $36.67. and that is for the Samsung Galaxy Note. I want to say the newest one, whatever the newest one is, the 9, I want to say. And you will get that 3 installments on after the 3rd installment. So you'll get it back on the 4th. That's what they're telling me. So that's $108. So that $210 will be down, but it's still, they still should have paid that. They still should have paid that. From all that inconvenience, and it's just a big headache, and it's really sad that nobody can help you and nobody can see your notes, see their notes that they write in. It's just like they say that they can't read them and they're not very clear. It's not fair. I'm going to give you guys the loyalty department number. The loyalty department number is 877-999-1083. That is the loyalty department. Again, 877-999-1083. If you have any issues, call this department because this is the only department that will help you in draining water. Other than that, case numbers don't work. Make sure you are checking your bills. You print them out. Even if you have to go to the library, make sure you print out your bill if you get a new phone. Print out your bill and make sure you are getting billed correctly. Make sure you have 2 accounts. You can check on your app what accounts you have, and you can call and see if you have any accounts under your name. Because me having 3 accounts, I should have never been having 3 accounts. I should have only had 2 accounts for the first 2 or 3 months that she said, and then having one account for the 3 or 2 months that she said, and then I should have had 2. I should have never had 3. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope this wasn't confusing, but you can see where I'm coming from because I don't want anything like this to happen to anybody. Thank you guys, and God bless, and have a great day or night.